Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's MinimalRogue back at it with another YouTube video. So today we're just going to be looking at the new Season 5 update patches. We're going to look at the multiplayer patches, we're going to look at the Warzone patches, and we are going to look a little bit into the new guns. There is quite a bit of new content, so you guys definitely need to go check that out as soon as possible. Update your games while you're watching this video and hop on it right when you're done here. Just quickly before the video does start, I do stream on Twitch every Monday through Friday at about 4 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys want to go check out my Twitch, it'll be on in the link in the description, and it will also be on screen right now. I really do appreciate it. It helps me a lot to grow there, as I am trying to grow there as well. So without any more talking, let's get right into the video. Into the actual patch notes. First off, we'll take a look at the first starting screen we're going to see here on the infinitywar.com website. So this just compiles a little stuff of what we're going to be experiencing through this season. So we're going to get 2 multiplayer maps, quite a bit of Warzone stuff. We get the new train, we'll get the new exterior ascenders on the stadium building and the downtown tall buildings. Also we get the train station interior, and as I said already, stadium opens up. We get a couple new operators, a new mode. We get 2 new weapons, which is the AN-94 and the ISO submachine gun. And then we have the new mode, which is the mini royale mode, which is just a fast-paced battle royale where you guys are just in a really confined area. We have another game mode, which is the Juggernaut drops, and then we have some more mastery challenges to do. We're also going to look at some new Kingslayer mode for Warzone. Not sure what that is. We do have another weapon coming, but it is currently classified, so we can't really see what that is. It does look like an LMG, especially from looking at the trailers. I believe I did see an LMG that wasn't. It looks similar to Bruin, but I don't think it was the Bruin. And we also have some dual knives, which is basically the sticks. So the size of the update is going to be PlayStation 33 gigabytes, the Xbox One is going to be 49 gigabytes, and PC is going to be 54 gigabytes. However, if you are on PC and you're just doing the Warzone only, it's going to be 47 gigabytes. So this is quite a bit, but it is definitely worth it. So the playlist updates for multiplayer is going to be the ground war, and you're going to be fighting in Verdansk, the airport. We have Blueprint, Gunfight, Search and Destroy, and Double Down, which is 12v12. Face Off on Livestock, which is pretty much just a farm. And then the Oil Rig and Harbor, which is a new map that we're going to be experiencing just for multiplayer. Then Warzone, we're going to have the same new, or the same old Battle Royale duos, trios, quads. And we do have BR Solos buyback. So I assume it's going to be like, well, that's pretty much says right there is BR Solo Stimulus. So pretty much whenever you have that 4,500 in your player's wallet, you can buy yourself back once you die. No gulag. Then you have Blood Money quads, and then Mini Royale trios, which is just the fast-paced Royale in a small confined area, what I explained earlier. So now the fixes, they added weapon inspect, so you can now inspect your weapon like in other games like Counter-Strike. They fixed an issue where the store wasn't working quite as it should have. Basically, whenever you, the whole store wouldn't load up, and when you'd click on the one just by reading it out, you'd know which one to click on. You'd click on it and it'd take you to a completely different one. So they fixed that, not really that big of an issue. They fixed prevent screen tearing. Not sure what that is, haven't really experienced that. They fixed an issue for Price and Gaz occasionally lose their eye models. Their eyes would just go white. They fixed a bug when the headshot only option is set in a custom game and it wasn't working. They fixed an issue for the default scope for the AMR. It can't be customized. They fixed another bug for the care package. Juggernauts and emergency airdrops were not getting properly refunded to the player. Stopping power rounds are now preserved on dropped weapons. Added a brief decay period where transitioning from heavy footsteps, sprinting, tactical to lighter footsteps walking. So basically, there's just a a little more decay in the sound, which is kind of bad, I would say. They fixed the bug where players' choice of weapon fire and scope states were not being saved and restored after interacting with the sentry gun or the shield turret. So those are some general fixes. These are going to be the next ones I'm going to read out here. Is this going to be the Modern Warfare fixes to multiplayer? So they fixed invisible collision appearing on the bracket promenade. Fixed a bug where the 23.0-inch barrel was broken for the PKM. Fixed an exploit where players were able to give themselves unlimited ammo as they fixed a recon drone and care package. PKM now gathers ammo from any other PKM weapons. They fixed an issue where hearing the mishit of a VO and precision airstrikes when they were right after they were called it in. Never experienced that. Then they added a little warning, and they also fixed an issue where you could receive wallbang kills when shooting through players. So that was kind of a weird one. I don't really do multiplayer that much, so I don't really know about that too much. Now the Warzone part, the Warzone patches and new stuff. So we do get new Warzone loot items. We do get new Gulag weapons, and it's going to rotate between 4 different sets. So I'm not sure what sets these are yet, but they can be, like pistols, ARs, SMGs, whatever, snipers, whatever. They increased the damage for all semi-auto DMRs and semi-auto sniper rifles. So we're going to see a lot more of the use of the car, even though it's already super cracked out. It's going to be even stronger now, I believe. They increased the damage range for the FR 5.56, which is the FAMAS, but that's a 3-round burst gun, so I'm not sure how that's going to work in Warzone. I doubt it's going to be any good, even though it does get that damage range, but it's definitely going to be something I'm going to try out and see how it works. But I highly doubt a 3-round burst gun is going to be any good in Warzone, especially in those longer range fights. They fixed a bug where the player's physics could be controlled by a helicopter when they parachute. A little bit of a weird one. Fixed an issue where players were unable to call in airstrikes. So what it means by this is that sometimes when nothing was in the air, you couldn't even call in your airstrike or cluster strike, even though there's nothing in the air. So now, even when there's nothing in the air, you can finally call them in. This is a big issue for quite a while now. So that's going to be huge. But this doesn't mean that even when there's like 3 precisions going off in the last zone, you still won't be able to call it in, because that's genuinely when the airspace is too crowded and you won't be able to call it in. So just pretty much just fix the fact that when there is nothing in the air, you can now actually call in your airstrikes. So that's going to be pretty nice. They fixed the invalid pings with the heartbeat sensors. Sometimes when you're ghosted, you still showed up on heartbeat sensors for some reason. It happened to be quite a bit, and I did get killed from it, so that's nice that they fixed that. They added new VO lines to warn players of enemy recon drones being called in near them, and that's only for Battle Royale again. Most wanted contracts could respawn dead players. Now it can respawn players in the Gulag in any state. So if your most wanted does go off while you have one teammate in the Gulag and one teammate in the Gulag and 2 of them are dead, everyone comes back. And they fixed the alive and gas challenge timer. So then there's also a couple of fixes for Call of Duty League. They made some restrictions. Muzzle suppressors, the optic thermal sight, and the under barrel Merc foregrip is now restricted. Then some co-op stuff and some special operations stuff, but I won't really get into that. For PC users like me, they improved stability. The VRAM usage is now displayed in 2 separate bars for multiplayer and Warzone. And then they added keybinds for air vehicles, so the horn and the kill streak and vehicle tabs. Not sure what that means, but that's pretty much all the patches that they did add. Quite a nice bit of patches that they did add for Warzone. I definitely am going to enjoy all of these slight bugs being fixed and just making the game a lot better. Obviously, we do have a lot of new content to learn about. Definitely going to check out that train in my live stream. It's going to be lots of fun. But that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys next time.